what's your reaction going into the dressing room? How do you address your team after the game? You know how I walk in and address the team? I look around the room to everybody who's so pissed off because this is a vulnerable truth with integrity when you're talking about rules and how you supposedly done it everything right. And if I'm Dan Campbell, I just look and go, it's the only way they can get us, boys. And I laugh. And I go, because everybody else saw it. I mentioned to you earlier, you got Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp, two guys in this media world that threw away millions of dollars on a TV show because they hate each other, agreeing. Skip Bayless being the biggest Cowboys slappy maybe out there, right? So we just got to be quiet. You got to let your play speak for yourself. Now you let that burn and you know that it is Detroit versus everybody, Detroit versus the whole world to whatever else, right? There's nothing you can do about it except laugh. The beauty of it, Neil, is thank God it happened in a game, right? That the biggest thing was it might have cost you another, the number 2 seed. Right? This is just going to motivate your players. And the one thing that I told you when I came in, and have we heard from Sheila at all?
No.
Because I thought this would be the perfect time for Sheila to come out and just sort of have everybody's back, but just like, this ain't, hey, you used to do this to my dad and you used to do this, but this ain't the same old Lions. Right? We aren't the same old lines. You're going to operate us with respect. And I mean, as far as I would love if she called Jerry Jones out for a death match in the middle of AT&T Stadium. I'd be there for her. But again, I digress. But the fact is, like, this would be a perfect time for her to come out and say something, because Jerry Jones comes out and says something stupid like, oh, that was the best officiated game and stuff like this.
Yeah, that was so trash.
So trash. But here's the thing, Neil. On that front, look at the NFL. Right, as far as they'll never admit their mistake, but they, now they go and downgrade this Brad Allard, who is the referee that messed it up. The last thing I'm gonna say on this, the thing that bothers me the most, right? I can understand if it's something where he messes up because the guy's reporting on the field and stuff like this. But Dan Campbell, and you told me that this happens in all sports and whatever. If you're going to do a trick play or something, you've told the ref exactly what's going to happen. If we have a 2-point conversion and we go to this formation, it's Decker's going to look for this. So he's already had that. So to me, it's negligence of integrity of the game.
And that's it. And
the integrity of the game is why you have a problem. So, yeah, it bothers me. But the whole thing is that I think with this regime and everything that's happened to Dan Campbell and what they preach, right? Look at every post game, right? You're resilient, man. You fight through it. I mean, you're a heck of a team. I mean, you play for each other. No better time than now. So this will galvanize them, Neil.